Welcome to our Cognition page, designed especially for those outside of Redeemer who are seeking a spark for their organization. Illuminating experience design and life design, Spark inspires you to discover and achieve the future of work and the future of life. Illumination is a noun and is defined as the action or state of being illuminated as A, spiritual or intellectual enlightenment, and or B, a lighting up and or understanding of how things work. So, in a very real sense, illumination requires both ignition and cognition, two qualities today's leaders need more than ever. The role of leader in modern-day companies has changed dramatically. First, to define the future and bring it closer to the present. And second, to define the essential why of the organization and align it with the essential whys of the people who work within the organization. This is a completely new requirement for leaders, which will require new thinking, new doing, and new being. At Redeemer, we have thought and acted on this leadership challenge in specific, innovative ways that have definitely helped us. We hope they help you. This is how we at Redeemer have defined our why. Our mission in action is a humble celebration of healthcare, home care, and life care, where we see the unique value in everyone, including ourselves, and understand that each of our lives has meaning. Simply put, our life's calling is life itself, vibrant, meaningful life. That's our great why, and understanding our why, more importantly, acting on our why, is helping us dream a unique and focused future and start making it real. How have you defined your organization's great why? Your why might revolve around your organization's rich history, perhaps the passion behind your organization's inception. Or it might focus on a unique product or service that fulfills a specific need, or a profound philosophy that colors your day-to-day business, or, like us, an inspired mission that's bigger than we are. No matter how you have defined your great why, it will affect how you will see the future. Most specifically, these 5 futures: the future of talent, the future of learning, the future of story, the future of you, and the future of culture. And remember this, because of today's speed and depth of change, companies who would be great don't just improve themselves, they transform themselves. And what's needed for transformation? Talent. It starts with understanding our individual unique abilities and passions, but it doesn't stop there. Our collective ability, the unique contribution we can make if we all work together, is bigger than ourselves. When we apply innovation to the idea of talent, we can see immediately that different ways of inviting it, developing it, connecting it, using it, and celebrating it are required. And we are passionately committed to continuing our innovations in talent. We have turned our organization into a cause. Learning. If we can instill the joy of learning into our people, then instead of pounding in knowledge, we can draw out the wisdom and passion of our people. This form of learning, the kind that draws out the best from both head and heart, is achieved only through meaningful, connected experiences. That's why we are changing not only what we teach, but how we teach it. If we can innovate in learning, there will be a big turnaround in productivity. What we produce in our work will be greater, and what we produce in ourselves will be greater. Story. When we fully grasp that we are the authors of our own life story, then we will demand more of our work and more of ourselves. Many business futurists agree. Stories can lead us into the future. Stories can shape our strategies and our culture. Stories can teach us in ways nothing else can. Stories can inspire us. Many companies have experienced a big turnaround because of one simple thing: a story. Spark. Spark is a place where our 5 futures go together like clockwork. We built Spark as a powerful extension of our mission, a potent examination of our organization, and a personal expression of each person. Inside Spark, we no longer hold meetings, we create experiences. We no longer hire people, we audition talent. We no longer have agendas, we have stories. Spark has to be experienced to be believed. Partners. By rotating the future of talent, the future of learning, and the future of story closer to the present, Spark is attracting partners who are committed to the same beliefs and innovations as we are. These valued partners will help us go beyond our abilities to our possibilities. These talented partners will help us build a far bigger capacity than we could ever develop on our own. With great partners, our budget won't be our limit, only our imagination will. All of these things, our mission, our commitment to transformation, our innovations in talent, learning, and story, our building of Spark, our attraction of partners, is the contribution Redeemer is making to the future. It is substantial, it is dependable, it is courageous, and it is not enough. You. No organization, not even one as unique as Redeemer, can spark organizational transformation if it is not first rooted in personal transformation. You think we're overstating it? Margaret Mead said, "Never doubt that a few committed people can change the world, for indeed, that's all who ever have. And it all revolves around you." Culture. Culture is a big topic of discussion these days in organizations in every industry. Many business futurists suggest that culture may be the most important issue of our time. It seems hopelessly complex and wonderfully simple all at the same time. In its most powerful form, culture is nothing more and nothing less than the agreements that organizations and the people who work in them live by. Pete Drucker said, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast." The point being that you can create whatever strategy you want, but if your culture cannot or does not support it, your strategy will never be implemented. Culture always wins. There are bad culture agreements, good culture agreements, and vibrant culture agreements. At its best, culture at its most vibrant, work is noble. There is a basic understanding of how to achieve personal satisfaction, while at the same time understanding the honor of being part of something bigger than yourself. It's why workers give their highest and best to the organization, every day. And it's why everyone at every level feels lucky to be a part of it. Imagine that feeling lucky that you get to go to work. Wow. Going beyond, our 4 priority operating goals. With the power of vibrant culture turning in the right direction, we are turning Redeemer's 4 biggest operational aspirations into reality. First, we can go beyond being a medical organization to being a health and life organization. One that doesn't just treat the medical problem, one that doesn't just treat the lifestyle that caused the problem, but one that treats and nurtures the life aspiration of the person with the problem. Second, we can go beyond being a finance-driven organization with a mindset based on scarcity to a stewardship and partnership organization with a mindset based on abundance. Third, we can go beyond an organization that offers competitive wages and standard no special treatment HR practices to an organization that customizes opportunity for each employee based on their talents, passions, and effort. And finally, we can go beyond an organization that hides its mistakes and depends on insurance to cover them up, to an organization that is transparent and trustworthy with everyone because it constantly learns and continuously designs out the causes of its mistakes. What are your priority operating goals? How will you go beyond? Identifying your great why and your 4 priority operating goals. When these operational aspirations are realities, People won't just see your mission on paper, they will see it in action everywhere. Identifying your big why and your 4 priority operating goals will help us put this kind of connected thinking and, better yet, connected doing to work for you. The idea that the many moving parts of your organization can turn together intentionally is a beautiful one. Let Spark help you and your organization come to life. Redeemer, where stories come to life.